And so, I've been working on this thing for 14 days now. It's day 14 of the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge, and Sam is finished. Wow. Honestly, I didn't expect the 3 to take so long in the beginning, but now, I see that it takes hard work and persistence. Also, apologies. I'm not sure if Sam is finished or not. I'm going to assume he is, but I'm having trouble drawing bodies right now, and today I'm trying to limit myself to recording for maybe 2 hours or so because I'm going out today. Just to enjoy the day. I kind of want to enjoy the sunlight just a bit, so yeah. Even just a little bit of progress today will help me in preparation. Honestly though, up until this point I've been creating commentary without knowing the workload that I'm doing in the background. This is because I've been writing the scripts in the morning, and record in the evening and upload at night. During the afternoon recently is where I've been studying. The weather in the past few days was so sad and depressing, but now, the weather outside is beautiful. The sun is shining very brightly, so I'm going to enjoy it for a bit. I went outside to take out the trash, and I never realized, how sunny it was and how calm it was outside. Anyways. During the afternoon recently is where I've been studying. Studying for me, it's kind of like a hate and love relationship. My subject is art history, and it's kind of like a story in its own, but when it comes to the details, I just really don't care. I hate remembering dates, but I do love reading stories. Even history, get it? History has a story in it, and that's kind of why I like it. But I just hate studying. Yesterday I studied for so long. It's draining and tiring, especially when my teacher's explanations are way too confusing. But that's just me complaining again, and I know that I've been doing that a bit more recently. Should I try something different with this recording? I mean, the next one. I want to talk more about the process of the character speed paint now that we're here. I mean, that's probably why you're here, right? To learn about the process and how the comic is going. These are supposed to be turnaround sheets for the characters to help the comic create more consistency. I'm learning just a little bit every day. I've watched a few YouTube videos on how to map characters' faces, so it kinda helped me. Actually a lot. However, Sam looks a lot better with the turnaround sheets compared to Kano and Vinny. I think that's because I took an animator's advice and technique on how to draw and create consistent characters. That's to continuously switch from the progress drawing to the original one, and to check and see where the placement of the eyes, nose, and face is. It really helps when you have the fundamental shapes of the face, and a basic understanding of how the shapes turn and which ones go and leave when placed away from the face. As an example, the 3/4 view face. If you think of this in terms of animation, the eye that is closest to you remains the same, while the one on the far side goes away. However, it doesn't shrink like a small sphere. It's like, think of it as a small sphere that is on a large sphere rotating away from the face. At least, that's what I tell myself. Try thinking in terms of shape and form, to how the shape of their face looks like. Always work with basic shapes and work your way up to complications. That's something that I have to remind myself. What's even more confusing is that when I just make dashes on their face as noses, it's kind of hard to tell how big their noses should be and where the proportions should be, but that's something I'll have to learn too. I think I should watch more animation videos because they've taught me a lot on how to map characters and create consistency. I think that's the reason why my drawings look so inconsistent when it comes to characters. What does the shape of your character's face look like? What do the eyes look like? Is the nose protruding? How far? Take that into account. In this case, Sam's face, or if I'm even working on him, is kind of like a circle compared to Kano or Vinny's. I did that because I want to make him look younger. His chin is kind of like in the shape of a U instead of a V. He's adorable though. I love the way he looks in these character sheets. I wanted to base the fashion off of old things from my childhood. Oh, but the long sleeve layered with the t-shirt is something that I want to give him. Well, as I'm writing this, I'm still deciding whether to give him cargo shorts or baggy pants, but I don't want to overthink it, because it doesn't really matter. I think the object of the face as a rotating object away from you. Hold on. Got that. Think of the object on the face as a rotating object away from you. How would that look? Pinterest is very helpful in reference to these things. Just search up head angles reference sheets. However, clothes and bodies are a whole new thing that's to be learned. Something entirely confusing and on its own, and something that I don't understand at all. Something I'm going to be working on while doing this comic, by the way. There's a lot of things that I still need to learn. Here's another tip that can help you. You could also go to the mirror and take a picture of your own head and see how things on your face, see how the eyes and the nose and the mouth on your face are rotating away and towards the camera when you look left to right. I sort of have a mirror right beside me to help me do just that. The size of the face is kinda hard for me to do. And say you have the problem too. Something I figured out is determining the size of the nose and the mouth before you do the eyes and the eyebrows. There's a lot of things that I'm unlearning from my childhood. The way that I drew really isn't helping me anymore, and I need to get back to basics if I want to be better. I used to draw faces, the way I used to draw faces was, I draw the right eye first, and then the left eye, and then the nose and the mouth, and then the base of the face. I'm pretty sure I'm doing that all backwards, and that I should be drawing the chin, the nose and the mouth, and then the eyes, because when I do that, I end up drawing it right the first time, instead of messing it up. Anyways, if you're continuing to work on your comic like I am, I support you, and here are some tips to help you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.